2, 1. What's up, guys? Everybody, Explosive Art and Mr. Hexologist welcomes you once again to the weekly, another Thursday Hexplosive Art and Hexo
Hexo hangout.
Yeah. Got some things to talk about today. Got some price action in Hex. Hold on, I took some screenshots,
especially from a week ago.
Yeah, what was it a week ago?
Like mid 12 or mid 13.
Yeah, probably. It was down, dude. It had freaking the chart had some Down syndrome, that's for sure. It
sure did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember what I wanted to talk about. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
I just feel. I mean, don't you have a good feeling about this little pump we got going so far?
I think this is the one.
Because we've had
this is the one,
right? I just feel good about it, you know.
I mean, if it doesn't pump right now, I would actually be okay with it, because if it doesn't pump right now, I know, well, not know for a fact, but I would guess that it pumps right when Pulsechain launches. So if it doesn't pump right now, I'm okay with it as long as it pumps mid-May. You know, like I'd be like,
well, that's what's interesting now with all these other factors as far as Pulse and everything is concerned, or you know, any of these other coins that are built off of, you know, designed at least to try to complement. But it's like now you're just looking forward to all kinds of possible scenarios where, you know, pre-big payday, it wasn't necessarily the case. Besides the big payday, you know what I mean?
Well, and the thing is strange is like Hex didn't pump until we got actual news of when Pulsechain was going to come out. And with big payday, everybody knew it was going to come out. So it started pumping like, 2 months before? And then it started dipping like 2 weeks before. It like a hard dip 2 weeks before, because everybody knew it was coming. So I'm anxious to see what's going to happen, to see if Hex dips before the Pulsechain, or if it's going to pump into it and then sell off, or if it gets a double pump afterwards, pump during and pump right before.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm excited to see. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me.
That's what I'm saying. It's like there's so many different possible scenarios that are likely to be a very big deal, you know.
Yeah. But I was gonna ask you, are you gonna show your new art off?
Which one?
The one you showed me this morning.
Well, I want to finish it.
You know what I mean? No, you don't have to finish it. It's up to you. It's up to you.
The thing is especially with stuff like that. I mean,
it's freaking awesome. It is freaking awesome. Like,
cool. I'll post it. I'll post it today.
Okay.
Put what I have so far. I'd like to, you know, because I'm, and that's with that one. Like, I don't know if you know this about me. I can't help but draw.
Go follow Explosive Artist on Twitter, and he's gonna post that later today.
I'll post it today.
It's amazing, guys. And it's, you know, it's just, how long have you worked on it? It's pretty much the start, right?
Well,
like, you just started it, and
like not very long. Yeah, I'm waiting for that one. We're gonna wait till Hex hits $1. We're waiting till we hit $1, and then we're going with a big old a 10 by 10 foot.
It's gonna be you're gonna have me helicoptering, but it's not really a helicopter. It's like the back, a little tiny helicopter.
It's a pinwheel. It's a pinwheel.
It's a pinwheel. I'm doing the pinwheel, guys.
When we hit $1,
the helicopter, it just like flips around. It just it doesn't even flip.
They're like, yeah, I guess that is what you could call that.
Yeah, that's the helicopter, huh? Pinwheel. Hoorah, Devil Daddy. What's up, Nayo? How's it going? How is everybody? Happy to the right. Yeah, it's good. Good. Just followed a Explosive Artist earlier today. Hey, Matty Crypto. Good to see you.
Right on, man.
Hell yeah, man. Howdy, folks. What's up? 1508. Beautiful to see. I think this is 3 weeks. This is the one. I'm hoping.
We feel good about it, right? We all just.
We talked about it, right? We talked about when we were like, dude, this is the when we used the test net, we were just like, guys, there's nothing. Yeah. There's nothing really you can do.
Right.
You know,
the rat is in the chamber right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Mid-May, almost here. Yes, it is. Oh, look at those gorgeous hex skins. How's it going? Curricula.
Very
What the
nice.
heck?
Very nice of you.
What Crypto Orca? Did you change your name? It looks like you changed your name. Weird that VB looks like Vitalik Buterin looks like Putin with that angle of hair. No, did you see the thumbnail
That,
hex flow?
uh, uh, uh,
You gotta look
I
at
didn't
it.
see it.
You gotta look at it if you get some time. The Hexo Pumping is in. Yes, yes. Peter McFlopper. Yeah, we just to know it's a bottom. We need Peter McCormick to tweet out the Hex is dead. Then we know we're going straight to the moon.
Right.
Why are people selling Hex when it's pumping? I just don't get it. Hey man, some people have those periods of they're like, it's 15 cents, I'm selling.
Well, that's what I was gonna say too, and I get that aspect too, but it's kind of like selling before the big payday. Like when I add everything up now, and it just looking at the big payday, I'm like, whoa, that was a very giant gain. You know what I mean? Just for staking
for one day. I mean? That's all you got to do is stake it for one day. Like people were selling, it's like, dude, are you that dumb? I mean, that don't like guys, we don't know why people are selling either. It sounds dumb to us too. It's like you're gonna get double, bro. Like if you can wait a year, like just wait a year, sure, you might in the next 6 months. In the next 6 months, you might be screwed, or it might be like after the big payday, it went from like 2 pennies all the way down to 0.003 at the big payday. Actually, maybe a little bit lower. So it dipped pretty hard and it stayed down.
That was a rough one
for a while. It stayed there for a while, but you got paid more, and you're just like, dang, dude, I got paid 30% more, but I'm down freaking 60% or 70% or whatever we were down with. And it sucked. But 6 months later, we shot up to freaking 5 cents. And it's like now I've got 30% more. Plus I'm staked. Plus now I'm up, 300%. And so it's like,
and then 50 cents.
Yeah. So if you guys, if you can hold on, get your hold on just for one more day.
It's a classic there.
Yes, it is.
But it's true. It's a truth drop.
It is
in that song.
It is. It's a truth drop for sure. They're talking about Hex, especially.
Yeah.
Let's see. 16 cents by the end of the stream. Let's hope. What are we at? Well, it's at 14.83 right now. So
that's okay. That's okay.
I know. I'm okay. Okay. Where's my mouse? There it is. Condition 1, as we say. Yes.
As we say. Yep.
Orca is a fake pump. Yes, it was a fake pump. Hey, Nardo, what's up, dude? The good old days. Nardo? Why people selling? Someone asked before. I sold 50,000 Hex to provide for Ukrainian army and family here in Ukraine. Well, okay, there you go, Manty. Some people are still poor, so dips are half full. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Exactly. Some people are still poor. Some people are still trying to buy in. So, dips are always good. You don't want it to just have one huge candle up to freaking $2 because people are going to be like, well, I'm just going to sit on the sidelines, and then it dips for the next 2 years.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm okay with
it. Plus, you and I talked about how, it does allow for you to come up with a good game plan just for your life in general, as far as financials go and plans for your life. And,
the test net's like that too. I mean, just having the test net, it's like very like you can figure out what you're gonna do, if you're gonna farm, if you're gonna do pools, if you're gonna do liquidity providing, delegating your stake to a validator, like all these things you could do. And it's like plan your stuff out right now, because if you don't, you're gonna be hurting when it does come out, and you're gonna be like scrambling. Like, oh man, I could have made so much more if I would have just known about farming or liquidity providing or anything like that. So.
Well, and I think like for me, I'm not used to seeing numbers like that associated with my financial, So it's like,
yeah, true.
It's like you got, I want to be wise with it. I want to make it last as long as possible. Be smart with it. I'm not trying to get anything that I can't afford right now.
Well, and plus it's like for me, I always say the easiest strategy is to like not be moving around a whole bunch, because it's like once you start selling, trading, and all this stuff, you start getting lost, and like you don't realize how much you're losing in other like things, where it's like, say you start off with a Bitcoin and then it costs you $1,000, but then you buy, you sell it at 2 Bitcoin. You sell it for 2 Bitcoin at $2,000. Well, okay, never mind. I'm gonna make a stupid up,
I'm
but it's like,
tracking.
you know what I mean. You
You're
start
all,
messing
yeah.
around with stuff way too much. You start buying some altcoin over here, and then you get back into Bitcoin, and then you get out of Bitcoin, and then you end up being like, I mean, I did this. This is what I did for 2 years before Hex was out, where it was trading and going in and getting out and doing all this other stuff. And by the end of it, and I was putting money into Bitcoin. By the end of it, I had a certain amount of Bitcoin when I started it, and I had the exact same amount of Bitcoin when I sacrificed it or did the adoption amplifier for Hex. Like I had the exact same, and it was 2 years. So 2 years of my life, I had like
You broke
just
even.
gone, yeah, to break even because I was, oh, I'm gonna get into this coin and I'm gonna get into this coin. Oh, this isn't doing too well, so I'm gonna get out of this one. Oh, this one, chasing the pumps, doing all this. But if you have a
Chasing that
straight,
dragon.
yeah, yeah, and if you have a straight game plan that that's going to maybe not work, but in the long run, like it's kind of like Hex. In the long run, we kind of know that Hex is going to, well, we know for a fact that Hex is going to pay you out a certain
Right.
amount of Hex per day. So it's like I know for that's what my game plan is. I have a certain amount of Hex that I'll never go below,
Right.
and
Same.
when I can sell that down, and I'm like, oh, okay, well I have this much left, and now it's like I can't even get close to that point that I have because
Right.
it's like I don't. For one,
It's too
I don't
much.
want to, and yeah, and plus it's like you're making too much money at that point, And I'm not saying that everybody can do this right now, but in 2 years, I like we've talked about, we didn't sell for like 2 years. We
Yeah.
didn't take any profits for 2 years, and some people that we've onboarded are like, 5 months in, like, hey, bro, I staked for 6 months. I should be a millionaire now, and I'm down. It's like, dude, what? You stake for 6 months, man. Like we staked for 2 years plus, and didn't expect it to do what it did, and it
Right.
did. And now we're just like, we're okay with it, but now we get to take the profits. Like, and you weren't somebody that was in early, these people that we onboarded. So maybe you're gonna have to stake out a little bit longer than what we staked out for because we were
Yeah.
also in very, very early. And not that
Or
I don't think that Hex can do another 1,000x or 10,000x. I think that it can, but like you might
well,
have to stake out a little bit longer.
and I think that's the beauty of cost dollar averaging because I clearly had to cost dollar average, but the final amount, you know, if somebody said just throw this down right now on a crypto at the time, I would have been like, no, that's crazy. I wasn't
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
position to do that. But if you make like small sacrifices, you
yeah.
know, in your life to, maybe instead of eating out, because I had me, I'm a junk food dude. So, and especially when I was working full time and trying to take care
Yep.
of my daughter and things like that. Um,
Well, if you're working construction, it's like we both work construction. It's like, dude, good luck trying. Like people are like, oh yeah, I'd pack my lunch if I was in construction. It's like, yeah, until you're like in
Sometimes,
construction.
and
Yeah, yeah.
then you're like
You got a warm
calories.
sandwich. You're just like, it's got warm mayonnaise and mustard in it. You're just like, damn, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
I mean those warm freaking mayonnaise and
Are you
mustard
gonna go
sandwiches
to
where it's like,
right? Are you gonna go
are
to
you,
Good Times to get you
yeah,
a,
yeah,
a Big
right,
Daddy when
yeah.
you, especially when you're burning a lot of calories? It's
And I
you
get it,
know,
dude. I get it. I get it. I
yeah,
get like so I'm not hating on anybody, but if you could do that, because I mean, dude, if you could do $100 a month and you're going into Pulsechain, I'm not saying doing this on ETH because ETH is just going to steal your money with the fees, but on Pulsechain and you're putting in $100 a month, I think that you could actually,
oh
be a
yeah,
winner. And just like
I,
that's kind of your like, hey, I'm putting in $100. This is my retirement fund or whatever. It's like $100 a month. I mean, people spend $100 is nothing. You're spending $20 at freaking Carl's Jr. anymore for one meal.
oh
Like that,
yeah,
so
yeah.
$100 is like 5 meals, and maybe you don't spend that, but hey, don't get the ribeye next time. Get the freaking regular, the
It's just
prime or
something.
whatever.
It's just something. I think that I've heard a lot of people say that they may not. I'm not saying like put out all your savings and everything and like I'm just saying there's ways to get into the game and you know where you don't need to have a lot of money. There's always something you can do to I mean the amount you can grow it is just kind of crazy. So Why
Yeah,
not?
and with just small amounts a month or every 2 weeks, or and with Pulsechain, you can dollar cost average easy, easy. Just putting, I don't know if we'll be listed on any major exchange, so you might have to go through Ethereum to bridge it, and then it's going to cost you some money. But if we're listed on a Coinbase or something like that, like Pulsechain is, dude, like if you're not dollar cost averaging into Hex or Pulsechain, like, dude, you're just insane. Like, why wouldn't you? That's
Yeah.
easy money to just kind of like, accrue more off of. Put it into a liquidity pool or a farm or something and make some extra money. I mean, the amount of things that you can make yield on in Pulsechain and PulseX is going to
Yeah.
be insane. I
Yeah.
mean, we've been looking at it, and it's just like,
Pulse Hex.
dude, well, yeah, you can make it on liquidity provider, you can make it in farms, you can make it in Hex, you can make it in all these things, and you can make more money on top of your money. Like, sure, it might not, or let's say not money, but you could make more Hex on top of your Hex or more Pulsechain. And
Yeah.
who
More
knows what the
coins.
price is going to be at that time. But with Hex, I mean, that was the same thing. People were like, well, it's a Ponzi scheme because you're making more USDC. It's like, no, you're making more Hex. That's how it becomes
Right.
where you can continue to print more.
Right.
People
You're
just
being
don't
paid in
understand that.
Hex. Right.
Yes,
And the
like it's
price
not
is what it
paid in
is.
dollars. Yes, yes. But when the
Yeah.
price goes up and you're getting paid more, then it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
Right. Yeah. Then everybody loves each other on Twitter.
Oh yeah, Hexer looks like a lunch pail working man. I used to be. Not anymore. I freaking hate construction. Construction is like, oh, it's the most mind-numbing job. Not mind-numbing. Probably mind-numbing. Not
There's a
really.
lot of
Maybe I've never
there's
done like
some
a
good
desk
stuff.
job, so I guess like I never did a desk job. So
I've
there
done
are, because
both.
you've done both, so you would have
Yeah.
more. Like I never did a desk job, so I wasn't like, I'm not qualified to, because like sitting there in front of an Excel spreadsheet sounds like freaking, you know, put me on suicide watch. Like somebody's gonna have, jeez, freaking
Sweet
dryer just went
sassy.
off.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I
I
couldn't
think
do it.
if you
I
can
couldn't do a
find a
day
little
job.
bit of both, it's ideal. Something that has you kind of
Mm.
moving around a little bit, and
Like you go out in the
but
field and like you
right,
can work on the computer.
right.
That's a good one. That's a good plan.
But
Or just not having a job in general sounds pretty awesome to me.
you know, some people love their jobs and they end up with bosses that are great to work for, and they're like really looking out for them. But very rare. Most of the time, it's
Very
like
rare.
you're getting taken advantage of. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
My
It
boss
just
would always
depends, I
come in and
guess.
drop his pants in front of me. I was taking advantage of him. I'm gonna have to call the cops on that one.
He'd make me bring in a coffee for him, and he'd drop his pants.
Great overtime though. Great overtime.
Pretty much overtime as I wanted during that time.
Oh jeez. Let's see. What's plan on the test? What's
What's
PLN?
plan?
I don't know. I don't know what
Maybe like, what's the plan?
what's the plan? I don't know, man. That's what you got to decide for yourself. You think, like, the thing is you don't want to give away your plan to everybody else, because then if everybody else knows your plan, guess what? Everybody's going to copy you, and then you're not going to be able to make money off of it. So
Yeah.
you got to keep it. It's a secret recipe. It's my KFC Dr. Pepper recipe, where I'm just like,
Dr. Pepper Big Mac sauce recipe.
yeah, you ain't getting this bad boy. I'm coming at you hot.
I think the best
but
way is like trying to. I mean, there's so many how-to videos right now. Maybe
Yeah.
brush up on a couple of those and mess with the test net, because
yeah,
that's what you and I do. We're just like, let's see what this does in a day, and then we'll
yeah. Like I do a lot of stuff for myself, and then kind of, like you said, brush up on videos. Like Crypto Coffee. If you guys watch Crypto Coffee, he's the best at. I think. I don't watch a whole lot of everybody else, so sorry if I don't. Like, sorry, but Crypto Coffee, I've been watching him since I came in. That's why I trust him.
right.
And a lot of other people do too, obviously, because he's got a lot of subscribers. But he dumbs it down for the dummies like myself, where I'm just like, oh, that's what it does. That does the thing with the. It's like, okay, he breaks it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Crypto Coffee. Yeah, I mean, so I would watch his videos if you're wanting to make a plan. But like I said, I wouldn't share it. Well, I mean, if you've got a following, I wouldn't share it. If you've got like a friend or your family or something, sure you can. Unless they're gonna freaking got millions and screw you over. But if it's like a friend or whatever that you
Yeah.
want to you like, kind of intermingle your
Good
business
friends
dealings with
and
them.
yeah,
Like
friends and family type stuff.
Me and Hexblo, we kind of like obviously talk about what we're gonna do together, but I don't tell everybody not like that.
I bounce everything off of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't really make big decisions at all before I run it by you. You know?
Yeah. Hey, dog, I heard you like to make money while you make money. So here's some free money so you can make more money while making money. Very true. Very true. I mean, that's the pulse
Yeah.
chain. That's literally pulse chain. It's like, oh, you like ERC20s? Well, guess what? We're going to give you free ERC20s over here that you could just pair with these. And then you can make free money off of that. And it's like, dude,
Right.
it literally sounds.
Tired of. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Continue.
it just sounds amazing. It just sounds
I know.
amazing. Like you get free money. And people say that there's no free money. And then it's like you get into crypto and you're like, wait, there's this airdrop. Oh, you get this airdrop. By the way, there's going to be hundreds of airdrops. Oh, and there's also this other thing where if somebody, so Richard tweeted out today, if you guys go and watch it, please go and watch what he tweeted out today. It was like the problem with Pulsechain. It was a video by somebody, I can't remember what his name is, on YouTube, but it's about how people will airdrop you like some of these coins into your MetaMask. And we're going to see this in Pulsechain. And then they're able to pretty much just drain your wallet. So just be careful, everybody. Go watch that video. Careful of who you're, unless you're 100% trustworthy of this person. Like I would not be just connecting or even selling some of those tokens, as they were saying that they can drain your wallet. So be careful out there, guys. Be careful because we're already going to see people trying to, go after Hexkins, trying to steal from people that have money because they know we have money. Or they're going to get doubles on the pulse chain, so they're going to create a token really quick just to get you to use it, and then they can drain your account, and then they get double. So just be careful. Watch that video, guys. And Hexo just looks like a lunch pail. Period. Okay,
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, I think so. I did drywall. It sucked. Paid pretty good though. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do
That's
drywall.
the thing.
I did. Yeah, it
They
does pay
pay
good.
just enough to you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was a tower climber, built cell towers. It was okay for a few months. Then it was an everyday grind. Shit sucked. Yeah, dude, that would suck.
Yeah.
I did both construction shots. Rather be in a relationship with Amber Heard. Yeah, jeez.
That
No,
it's not that bad. It's not that bad. She makes some of my exes look like
dang,
queens.
yeah, for real. She took a
Queens.
poop on his bed, man, on his pillow.
Come on, man.
Like, dang. Although maybe I might. Construction does suck that bad though. I don't know if I would want to do it.
Would you rather work a couple months of construction or
how long is the relationship after you have ever heard?
I don't know. How long was it with Sir
years, probably, right?
Probably.
So let's say equal. 6 months of construction or 6 months in Amber Heard?
Construction, man.
I'm gonna go with Amber Heard just because she's
like,
hot,
hey.
but hey. I could see Hector running a roller coaster. Yeah, so maybe 6 months of, if it was like 6 months of construction or a year with Amber Heard, then I'd have to be like,
all right, yeah. Interesting.
But she's at least hot.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah.
It's like that.
You can deal with a hot chick for a little bit. And plus it's like the honeymoon phase for the first 6 months. So maybe she'd be kind to you for a year or for the first 6 months. And then it would, and then it's like 6 months and one day she starts taking shits on your bed. And then it's
Hex would have to be like at $10 for her to be probably cool with you. You know what I mean?
True. All right. Well, noted.
Or higher.
I'm gonna write that down.
I'm just saying. I wasn't gonna pay attention to any of it, and then I was like, because I have a little experience with courts and things like that, so it's like I had to. I was curious, you know what I mean? So I watched some of the highlights, but I was like, oh man, this one's like, I recognized all kinds of stuff. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
red flags popping off real quick. Like Johnny
Yes.
Depp needs to read the book of Proverbs about women
Yes.
and be
Yeah.
like, you know what, Mr. Johnny Depp, you can solve a lot of your problems by just going by the good book over here. He's not gonna believe you. Nobody's
You're
gonna
not
believe him.
lying. You're not
They're not
lying.
lying. But it's like all
But
you had to do was read Proverbs and it would have told you guys. Like,
I've read it after my
yeah.
situation, and it's like, man,
Boy, if I would have had this.
boy, howdy, as heck says.
Like, even if you're not religious, you don't believe in the Bible, bro, read Proverbs about women. You'll like be
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, that makes sense. This actually
Well,
kind of makes a little bit of sense.
yeah, there's parts, and I can't.
I can
There's
see Hector
probably
throwing
parts. What's that?
sorry.
Riding a roller coaster. I can
The
see that.
carny.
You enjoy
Come
a
on,
nice.
come on.
See, you do enjoy a good amusement park.
True. And plus, I would act like the thing's breaking down all the. Oh, damn!
I
Got
know.
you guys. Got you.
You'd be
Like,
good
have
at
them
it.
coming by and be like, oh! Just
You
making fun
scared
of the whole
that.
time.
You scared that kid so
Oh,
bad. He was probably like 15 too. He wasn't really like little.
There was a kid at the Mummy ride in Universal Studios, and there was like this hole while you're in the line, and you could put your hand into it, and it would scream. And like the kid was like, and I didn't know him, and it was his mom was like, "Put your hand in there." And he was like so scared. He was like, and he finally. He
got all the way in there.
He finally built up enough courage to do it. And I was like, ah! He's all. He freaked out so bad. I think he had autism or something. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have messed with him. He was screeching afterwards. I don't know.
You, me, and his mom were just cracking up.
Yeah, his mom
in
laughed
front of everybody. He didn't look like he was laughing, but
no, they got to him. Hexo brought knee pads to work every day. Well, of course.
You have
when
to.
you're working construction. When you're working construction, you got to go back in the back alley. Let's see. What is PLN token? I don't know what that is, man. That thumbnail, though. Aaron PL. Thank you. When Crypto Coffee drops a video, I bust out my crayons. Very true. Yeah, you got to bust out the paint and the crayons. What's up, Finbear? Oh, that's what it does. Sir, when getting ripped with Hexo? Well, I work out every day. I just don't get ripped because I get my problem is I work out and I'm like, and I go for an hour and a half long walk every single day, pretty much out there every day. Then I come home and I'm like, you know what? I did good today. I'm going to eat that cookie, and then I'll, so it's not, if I was to cut down, I would look really nice, but at this point,
I'm the same way.
I'm still I'm bulking, guys. I'm bulking. This is my bulk phase.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just bulking.
I've done that too. I do that too. But I'm trying to cut it down to like less than 2 cheat days a week. You know what I mean?
Cheat days?
Cheat days, yeah.
See,
but I don't do anything crazy. You know what I mean? I'm right now I'm just paying attention to my calories, my protein, and I drink a lot of water.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Those damn gummy bears. So I bought 15 pounds of gummy bears. Which sounds insane. But after a good workout, these Haribo gummy bears,
it doesn't
you're
sound
supposed
insane.
It's like you can have, like I get a serving of them, which is 13 of them. So I'll get 13 of them. And then like, dude, once they hit you, dude, it's like freaking crack. You're just sitting there and you're like, I walk into my pantry and there's the open gummy bear thing that I forget to shut on accident.
A trash can full of gummy bears.
Oh, dude. And so I'm just like, I could just have a few more. And I'm not like getting just a few like this. I'm like,
yeah. How many can I hold?
And I'm like, yeah. And it's like things are flying. Like gummy bears are freaking
you pull your shirt out.
Panic mode. They're freaking jumping for ship. Like, come on, guys. And I'm shoving them in my mouth. And I'm like got freaking. So I've got a problem with the gummy bears. I think that's my problem.
You've always had a problem with gummy bears, though.
Gummy bears have always they're just like they're like biting a nipple almost. Like you just bite down on them and they're just like, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? A nipple.
But you eat them because it's supposed to spike your insulin, right? Like right after you work out.
Well, that's what I bought them for sure. But what my real,
But now it
back,
just make you happy.
yeah. Now I'm like freaking, yeah. I'm gonna have to go like no bear November or something like that instead of no nut November. I'm just gonna have to go no bears or something like that.
Yeah, I hear
It's
you.
disturbing.
Well,
It's disturbing. Like, dude,
everybody
some of
has
my
their thing.
shits are gummy.
They're all clear and jiggly. You've been eating nothing but gummy bears.
But gummy bears. I get like everything. I ate a hamburger today. It's a gummy hamburger. Gummy
Hamburger and
tacos and
fries.
stuff. It's like, what? They told me I could eat this. Stupid. Oh, for real.
I don't blame you. We all have our thing, you know.
Dude, you
I
sold
think
Hex for Nazi Ukraine insane. I didn't sell nothing. I didn't sell that. They're
I
after
didn't
our
sell
Lucky
nothing.
Charms. Yes. Poop on bed is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. That
Pretty
is very.
gross.
That court video where Depp was explaining the turn. I haven't seen any of it. By the way, nice guitar, dude. It looks kind of like Maya Benes over there.
Ooh.
Let's see. Can you imagine losing your generational wealth because of dog coin airdrop? Yep. Yep. I mean, I think that the dog coin is okay. I'm not, and this is coming from other people, not me, not me. I've claimed it with
Yeah.
one wallet that I don't plan on using on the, it's like my wallet that hardly has anything on it. But yeah, I'm not going to claim it on my main wallets. I don't think. Amber Heard, Charlie Lee, Johnny Depp, Litecoin holders, both getting shit. Okay, I'll take a. Let me see. I'll take the backbreaking construction. At least they'll have some money when it's over. True. Amber Heard will
Yeah,
take you for
dude.
everything.
Ugh.
6 months of Heard for the stories. Well, isn't it funny that you hear all these Amber Heard stories, but you don't hear any of Ghislaine Maxwell's stories? Weird.
Very interesting.
Where's Hexter? She's hot too. Well, thank you, Jackie XY. She's doing womanly duties. I don't know, folding laundry or cooking food or I don't know. Is 2 days enough to be considered a serious relationship? I don't know. Is it? Depends if you're married or not. No. She run you down to the wire. True. Is that a song? She ate a chalupa from Taco Bell. Okay, so she had explosives, huh? She had the explosive. Doesn't smell like honey. Okay, it looks like the Amber. Her new name is Amber Turd. Is that what everybody is going with?
I mean, she did it to herself. Who
All
does
hotcakes
that?
are crazy. It's a sliding scale of crazy and direct proportionist to hotness. Yeah, I've seen the chart guy that's done it. It's great.
Makes sense. In a lot of ways.
It does. I grew pot for 10 years, but the market is black hole. What market is a black hole? What? Oh, the pop market? I'm not.
Well, that's because everybody.
Tracking. But do you get what he's saying?
Maybe he's saying it's hard to make money in it as a grower nowadays. But
you would
I
know
mean,
more. I don't know if you're the expert. You live in Colorado, so everybody, you interact with those kind of people, those shady people. We don't like them. We don't like them here in Idaho. We keep them.
We'll throw you in jail.
You have a little bit of oregano on you. We'll pat you down and throw you in jail for the night.
We'll make you smoke it, and then we're
in front of your children and call you a drug head in front of them.
I mean, I think it was a lot more profitable before it was recreationally legal, like because a lot of people that did grow before then, they kind of there was a limited amount of growers and there was still really high demand, obviously. So, but now that it's recreational, there's so many people with money that have gotten into it, and it's a lot easier than for set up bigger, better grows and hire people to take care of it and things like that. So, if you're not growing pounds at a time, which is hard to do and takes a lot of power and space.
Like after you told me all of the stuff that you have to do it, it's like, damn, that's like you have to have machines to do it unless you're gonna spend a lot of time. And once it's pounds, it's like you have to get machines, and then it's like it's crazy. I don't know.
And it takes up so much space. the plants themselves where they're growing, the area you have to use to cure it, and very little things they're just like crypto almost, where like you get mites. If you get mites in your grow, it's a disaster. And so yeah, so that makes sense. I don't recommend, unless people are growing for themselves, I guess, but trying to make money growing, you kind of have to nowadays. I'm sure you probably have to start off with quite a bit of money to get it going,
Probably. Yeah, it's like anything.
because
Once
they're
the money
everywhere.
gets there. Yeah. Mummy Ride is a classic, dude. It's the best. It's like one of my favorites.
It's a good one.
Ever heard could use some knee pads? Maybe, of course. Yeah, she needs some. Hexa was funny that you rock brother. Hey, thanks, bro. It's Belly Brand, you're amazing. Hopefully you didn't have to buy that stroller. Dude, I haven't bought the stroller yet. Yeah, I have not bought the stroller. She keeps begging me. Well, are you really not gonna buy me the stroller? It's like, no, we had a bet. Did you see the whole stroller ordeal?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I'm
so
sorry.
Hex Nurse, it was all right. On Twitter, I said if Hex gets to 15 cents by tomorrow or yesterday at 12 a.m., if it gets to 15 cents, she wants to get this stupid stroller that's like $1,500. Actually, it's like 13. And I'm like, dude, no.
What's it
And she's
do?
like,
Does she write on it too?
dude, exactly. It's like that thing better be powered by itself. It's got all these
I better
widgets and
carry the
gadgets and
whole
gizmos and
XO
freaking
family.
yeah. It's like, dude, I could actually buy a car for that much.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
geez.
Well, your stroller now is awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's like a wagon stroller. I don't know, dude. Who knows? And so I said,
I
if it's
get
15
it.
cents, sure. I was like, sure, we'll get it if you get 15 cents. Well, it got to like 14.96, and then it
She's
dipped.
like,
Oh,
here you
she's
go.
above. Yeah, and so I was just like, well, it didn't happen, and I'm the competitive type where it's like, if I win, I'm not gonna freaking
Yeah.
okay, yeah. No, I
Yeah.
won. I won. I didn't
Fair and
not win.
square. Here's
Fair
a
and
life lesson.
square. Exactly. I'm the winner.
Hex
Always
Nurse
the
is the
winner.
type to want to make sure that everything's packed up, like
Yeah,
pack
that's true.
stuff with, you know what I mean? Which makes
True.
sense.
Yeah, she's the
Especially
she's
on
the
your,
mother. She's got the motherly thing going on.
yeah.
So it's like, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it, but I won still. So sorry.
You're like, I
Sorry if
want
you're
it
watching.
too,
I know
but
you're watching. But you lost.
you're like,
Right.
I was looking forward to that stroller too, but I won. That's it.
15 cents. That's all I had to do. But nope.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hexologist works out to stay well rounded. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I did good today to eat entire pizza. Dude, that's me. That is me. Like I get it. And I'm like, yeah, round is a shape. Very true. Perma bulk. Yes. Let's see. Hexo works out just enough so he can reach for the next. I need 15 damn pounds. But wait, I need 15 pounds. Damn. Dude.
Put on
Yeah.
15
They
or
sell
lose.
gummy bears by the pound. Oh, yeah, dude. So the reason why I got 15 pounds, they used to sell 5-pound bags at Costco. And so I would get them, for myself. Well, they stopped selling them at Costco. So I had to go on Amazon, and it was like $60 to get 15 pounds of gummy bears. It's not that bad of a price if you're looking at how much gummy bears cost, because they are expensive. 3 pounds is like $12. So you get, like, I had a dollar cost average in the damn thing.
You're asking at Costco, can I stake these? And then if I do,
do I get more gummy bears on the end?
Right.
No. Hex working out. Look like the Hex logo. Just okay.
You do make a lot of progress. Is when you like that's the thing. You're not a hard gainer at all. When you stay consistent, you tend to put it on easier than most people, I think.
Yeah. I just wish it would go into my wiener. Finn Bear keeps a pack of gummy bears in his first aid kit. That's not a bad idea. Give you good calorie.
Yeah, for a hike or something.
Exo bought 15 pounds of nipples to butt. You're not wrong. Emotional damage. Oh yes. Have you ever read the reviews on Amazon about the sugar-free gummy bears? Hilarious, dude. I have, because I was planning on buying some of them back in the day.
The sugar-free ones?
Oh, dude, people like have the shits because of it. Like they're like explosive diarrhea. But you have to go read them because it's like it's almost a meme at this point, because people just go hard on like Like, dude, you got to go. Everybody, you know, after the show, go and look at the Amazon reviews for sugar-free gummy bears. It's freaking.
I'd rather just not eat stuff before I go. Like, I mean, I guess I'll have a Diet Coke once in a while, but every once in a while.
Emmanuel Kant, what's up, Kings? What's up, dude? Hex kids hate bears right now. Anyways, true. I do. I'm not a big
Just
fan
eating
of the
bears.
bears. I'm a bull boy. I'm a bull boy. Get him with the bulls. My bug out bag, gummy bears and broken memory stick. Okay. Hexo and Amber Turd bullshit the bed. Did you think Hexo throws a party is full of gummy bears. Dude, if I could fill an entire gummy bear, so one time when back in the day, so I got out of the Marines.
I was thinking about this story, but I didn't know if you wanted to.
No, it's fine. It's been years. Like, when did we get out? 2008.
You were 22. You were 22.
Yeah, I was 22. So
dude,
I had not smoked weed, probably, you know, less than 10 times
in your life.
than that, maybe 5. Yeah. So I finally got out of the Marines. You know, you can't smoke while you're in the Marines. It's you know, you'll get kicked out. But so I got out, dude. They random test you, so you'll get kicked out. So I finally got out, and Explosive Art was still in the Marines. And dude, I bought one of these 5-pound gummy bear bags back in the day. You know, this is how long I've been munching on these bad boys. And dude, I brought them back to the house. And
San
the
Clemente.
day I got out, I bought some weed. I don't even know who I bought weed from. But I bought some weed.
It was that dude
who worked at Blockbuster. He worked at Blockbuster, like while he was.
Yeah, but I thought you knew him through that kid at the Riff.
Probably. Yeah, I don't remember who. Who cares?
Who cares?
I got some weed and I hadn't smoked in years. And even then, it was not like I even knew, dude. And I smoked so much, and
way too much.
And so I had a pile of gummy bears on the on the coffee table, and I kept eating them, and they kept getting like they were still there, right? Was that what it is, or were they gone every time?
You were eating them. You'd been eating them for like an hour straight, and like
they kept being the same exact pile.
Yeah. It's the same size pile.
Kept putting the freaking gummy bears back there, so I'd eat a bunch of them. I'm like, play some video games or whatever, and then I'd look back down, and I'm like, the fuck? Like, dude, I just ate all. Like, I would eat almost all of them, like leave like 5 bears, and then there would still be this pile. Dude, I did this for like an hour straight, and I was getting sick. And I was like, dude, what the hell? And he's all laughing at me, and I'm like, dude. Did I ever feel like I've eaten like a whole, and like the whole gummy bear bag is gone? 5 pounds.
I just kept sprinkling more on there each time he'd take a bite. And he just would look away. I just start sprinkling a little more on.
Oh, dude, so many gummy bears just died that day, but it was a great.
Well, you had a serious look on your face too, like you were concerned. You're like, dude, I felt like I've been eating so many of these.
I was sick. Pulse DE hit 420 just now. Nice, dude. Nice. So you getting the Up Baby stroller? I don't even know. Is that Up a Baby? Up a Baby stroller? I don't know what the Up a Baby is. Dude, I'm not getting none. Hey, so for limit orders on Sell Matcha is our only option. Also, how do we get wrapped ETH? I hear that's what you need for limit orders. Wrapped ETH is easy. You just trade Ethereum for wrapped ETH. And matcha.xyz is a good one, or I think 1inch. I believe 1inch exchange does not let you use if you're an American citizen. Really? Can we stop talking about Amber Turd already? Yeah, sorry about the Amber Turd already, guys.
I know.
Hey, Hexo and Explosive, good to see you. And everyone in chat, what's up, Maddie?
What's up, man?
What? Oh, let me see. Yeah, glad I claimed it. Hexo pumping and Hexo stream. Oh, Hex pumping and Hexo streaming. Is it pumping though? Is it 14.82? Hey, that's fine with me. I think we started at 15 cents.
Yeah,
the market is flooded. What does that mean? Let's see. I need to take notes to remember all the funny shit. Well, you can just rewind. You know, it'll be here. It's all right.
Or we got next week too.
No, we're here every week. The real barrier to entry is that at the federal level, you are required to hold 3 licenses, grow, distribute, retail, and one person can hold one of these 3 licenses.
Well, and that's interesting because that's the thing about Colorado, especially when it first got started. There's so many gray areas, and there's people that are constantly, and it's weird. I mean, maybe it's not weird, but in Colorado, there were so many doctors that
Mm.
started playing this game with selling prescriptions, whether or not anybody needed it. It was like, here, I'm going to pay this doctor, and he's going to write you a prescription.
Wait,
And
tell me
like,
about the doctor that you knew of, like, that your friend went to that was, like, point to what you're
yeah. So, and they're all a little bit different, the ones that I've seen. But I remember somebody that I knew.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
it was a friend of yours.
it was maybe a friend and not like,
It was my
So
grandma.
yeah, something. And then so I go with this person, and they're trying to get they were referred by somebody else because they were trying to get a grower's license. And so this you'd wait in a waiting room just like a regular doctor's office. Everything was just like a regular doctor office. This particular one had you go into his private office. And some of them have like, examination tables. They actually give you a little physical, ask you questions about your health, but this guy took you into a back office, shut the door, and he'd be like, so what do you think that you're looking for today? And he'd hold up a printed placard, you know, it was like in a protective plastic, and he'd point, and it was just a bullet list of um the different plants that he would sell you, like allotment. Like, do you
Mhm.
want a license for 50 plants? Do you want a license for 100 plants? And the price would be next to it. So you'd basically tell him how many plants you were looking to get a license for, and then you paid him the amount of cash that that it cost. So it's
That's
interesting because
interesting.
I'm sure they have a much better hold on it nowadays as far as laws and
Yeah,
regulations
yeah.
and things go.
This was the
And
early days.
the early days when
Yeah,
people,
Wild West.
even if a lot of people didn't have licenses back then. So even just to get one, and that's how.
I just think
Well,
it's so stupid. It's like once it becomes medical, just let it be legal because it's like, dude, like you said, where it's just stupid. Like, what do you got go? Oh, you're depressed. Oh, okay. Here, have what this much. It's like, dude, everybody
oh,
can
my
say they're
back's been
depressed.
bothering me. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? It's
Oh,
like
here's a yeah. It's like just let it be legal so people, but like the cops.
and some people it's legit. Some people it's legit.
Sure.
It's a lot of people will swear by it as a healthier option to like some harder prescriptions. And I've
No,
seen
and
that
I
to be the
get it.
case.
I get like the thing. I'm just saying once it
Right.
becomes medical, just let it be
I
recreational
agree
to
with you.
where it's like that's so stupid because everybody's gonna be like faking this, like, oh boy, that's my pancreas. It's got
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can feel it in
Well,
my pancreas.
and honestly, I don't know that it's something worth going like, do you really gotta send people to prison over it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds that's the big one for me,
Well,
but
let people do whatever they want. If they want to freaking inject meth into their eyes, I don't care. Just don't mess with me. If
yeah,
that's what you're up to, go ahead. Just if
just
you're
don't go
starting to
to the
mess with
store.
me, yeah, just don't mess with me. Don't
Just
mess
stay
with
at
my
your
family.
house.
If you do, guess I think it should be you can do whatever you want to your body. If you want to get freaking mind blown off into Jupiter every day of your life, go ahead. But if you mess with somebody and you hurt somebody while you're on those things, the prison sentences should be like astronomical to
Yeah,
where it's
they
like,
send you somewhere
yeah,
real
yeah,
mad,
yeah,
like
yeah.
they send you to Yuma or something in the desert,
Yeah. Like, I
you
hate
know?
prison, but man, it's like some people need to go to prison. We know some
I
people
agree.
like I don't think that locking a person in a cage is gonna help some people, but there are some people that should not be a part of society
They
because
just
we
can't do
I've
it.
known them and it's like, dude, this guy's gonna like punch an old lady in the face and he does not even care. Like he doesn't have the like he would put like if she was doing something that he didn't like, he would freaking go up and be like, "What's up? What's up? You want to go?" And it's like a little old 60-year-old lady. She's like, "What do you mean?" We know people like that.
We have known people like that. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Like, dude,
Seen it
like these
happen.
people
You see it on the
are just
news.
yeah, yeah. So it's like like there are some people that should just not be a part of society.
They just can't play
100%.
the game. Yeah.
They're
you
not
know?
playing the game. Exactly. Like, we're all playing a game here. We're playing a game, and somebody just comes around and is like, nope, we're not playing that game. It's like, dude, we're playing the damn game. Like, get out of
Yeah.
here. You
Everything
don't
was
want to play.
cool.
Or they come in with a freaking their own player, rules. It's like, no, no, we're not playing by that. There's a rule book here. Like, just
Yeah.
don't mess with anything. Like, if you want to start your own game, go ahead. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I hear you.
maybe
I think
maybe
something
it's too much. Maybe I don't know. I haven't thought about it too much, but
I agree with you. I agree. Cause I mean, plus I don't know. It would I mean, drug dealers make a lot of money because it's illegal. And that's the thing. That's the thing.
yeah,
People were growing back then and making a lot of money. Now there's a process and it's legal and all this other stuff. It's harder for everybody. You kind of have to be,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, no, dude, it's hilarious because it's illegal to smoke it, or it's illegal to have it in Idaho. And if you drive 45 minutes pretty much around the state, every single state around us is legal. I don't think Montana is, but every other state is like legal to smoke or have it.
I feel like
And
they
so it's
don't
like,
care in Montana though. You know what I mean? Whether
probably
it
not.
is,
I don't,
but
yeah,
you're
I don't
right.
know. But you drive 30 minutes, you can go get it legally. You can drive it back, but once you're in Idaho, it's illegal. You can go to jail for it. But and it's same with gambling. Like gambling, it's like people like for myself, if I wanted to go gamble or something, it's illegal in Idaho. But
Oh, really?
I drive 2 hours and there's like it's Jackpot, Nevada. It's 2 or 3 hours or something like that. And it's got hotels and it's there just because it's right on the edge of the Idaho Nevada border, and it's like, oh well, now we can gamble here, and all you had to do is drive a few, and some people live in Twin Falls, that it's like 20 minutes or something like that. It's like it's so stupid because
It's all
Nevada
Idaho
and
plates in the parking
Oregon.
lot.
Oh yeah, dude. Yes, yes. And it's like it's so stupid because Idaho's losing out on all this money that these guys are doing. But I mean, they're saying
But they
that,
got
oh
that
well,
Mormon money though.
they got that Mormon money. That Mormon money is hot,
The Mormon
hot
pockets
boy.
are deep,
How many
as
Hexo
they.
babies are there? There's only two.
Wow. Your
Yeah,
other
that I know
two,
of. What? My other two?
you got Camise and Bella.
Oh yeah, I guess I got two dogs. Is there a way you can claim Pulsechain Dogecoin and identify my league without attaching my wave model? I don't know, Damien. I haven't. Like I said, I only claimed it on one wallet that I don't really use very much. So, yeah, I don't know. Haha, Hex Nurse course. Oh, what did she say? Where's she at? It's totally worth. Oh, here we go. It's totally worth it. The freaking stroller.
Oh.
EXO, better watch out. She could be watching. Oh, she's watching. She's watching. A $1,300 store. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Brand. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's where I'm at. I don't know what you.
I could build something pretty cool probably for that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It'd have tracks on it.
yeah, and it could like be electric. You could press a
Yeah.
button and it could
You
just
take
go.
an old Hot
Oh, I know.
Wheels, you know?
That is a whole T-shirt. I know, man. Forever bolt. Yeah,
That's
Hexo
a
looks
whole
like a gummy
t-shirt for
bear.
God's sake.
Frankly, I look like a gummy bear.
Frankly.
Frankly.
You are like a big old bear, you know what I mean?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed the Hexologist streams for over a year ago with the tie and backgrounds with the hex graphics. Yeah,
I
it was,
know. I
it's
tell them the same thing. I'll do what's up everybody? Welcome to Hex News Live.
let's see. If
Everybody,
Hexo gets you by 50. Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead. I was just gonna do another impression of you, that's all. Please
Hex
continue.
Nurse deserves a $1,300 stroller. Oh, okay. It was $60. Are you in it for
Okay.
the technology or the gelatin? Better watch yourself. I'm always watching. Uh-oh. She's up there taking the shit on my bed. I'm gonna have to start calling Hex Nurse Hex Turd.
He does this when she's in the room to me too. Hexo likes to make me laugh in inappropriate times around his family, around anybody, you know. Around
all the time. It's my favorite thing. If you're not eating multiple pounds of not sugar free, man. Mount Coiner. Hopefully you're doing good, man. Pulse Doge really is $4. Thank you for the free money. Yeah.
Imagine when the pulse numbers match what's on the test net right now.
Hexo is smoking the ganja herb. Yeah, I don't smoke it anymore, but I used to. Hey, buddy, do you have any bags of marijuana I can purchase? Sir, this is is a blockbuster.
Sir, you're in uniform and this is a blockbuster.
I'm like sitting there. Do you have any? Do you have one
With your high and tight.
marijuana? Do you have one marijuana I could buy? How much is one marijuana, do you think? Those marijuanas, they're getting pretty crazy. Can I buy one? Do you guys have any in the back stock? Marijuana.
A marijuana or maybe a chronic?
I'm a big chronic fan. Also, not a cop. I'm not
Right. I don't remember how you got a hold of it. It was Southern California.
Either. Yeah, it was. But it was like when it, like, you know, when it was pretty illegal everywhere still. Were you guys at Camp Pendleton? Yeah, I lived in San Clemente and Oceanside. Yeah. You lived on base, right? You lived on base.
Yeah, I always lived on. I lived in Main Side, in the housing in Main Side, and then the barracks, the good old barracks.
Yeah, I lived in Oceanside, San Clemente, and yeah, great time.
Yeah.
Gummy and a Twinkie to save the world during the end of days with a 100-year shelf life. Really? I didn't know gummies lasted that long. See,
I love a good Twinkie.
Side effects. Chris, side effects. What's up, dude? Are explosive. Yes. So sugar frees are explosive. Proof of work. Oh, pot growers sound like proof of work. Exactly. They're the proof of work guys.
It is proof of work for sure. Yes.
If you were a caregiver, you could make decent money if you grew marijuana, but since it has become recreational, the market is flooded. So unless you own a pot shop, so no money for you. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like they just don't make any money. What's up?
The standards are very high nowadays. You know
what
I mean?
Yeah. You have to have the straight.
Yeah. Tested and everything.
Yeah, you come to Idaho, it's like, dude, you can freaking smoke one of the sticks and they'll be like, whoa, this stuff is the danky stank. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a thing.
It is now.
It is now. Let's see. Price predictions for Pulse and Pulsechain. Hey, let's just go with a penny. If it gets a penny for both of them, I will be a happy man. Penny by
if it starts at 0, you know what I mean? And you get to a penny.
Let's see. CBD oil is the BC's. I'm not like, dude, if I'm gonna do the thing, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna be freaking playing around with the freaking oils. Sounds like
playing around with the whales.
The little oils. It's like, dude, I don't want to. Like, if I'm gonna oil myself up, I'm not gonna do it with something that's gonna tire me out. I'm gonna do it something that gets me stimulated.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've heard people like CBDs, but I'm not a big like. If I wanted to just sit on the couch, I'd just sit on the couch. I'm not.
Yeah, I've heard a lot.
I need to be stimulated. I'm not the person that needs to be like, because I'll do this all day. Like,
that's my thing. Yeah, if I was, I remember
I need something to be like, woo, yeah,
right.
Just don't mess with it, boy. Yeah, don't mess with it. It works absolute wonders for Crohn's disease. When I get sick, some good green will recover time in half. Yeah, it's not, dude. I have no hate on it.
It's good for some people. It's not great for some people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I had to stop because it was very. I get inside my head like very like if we were smoking, I would just be thinking in my head the entire time instead of like talking to you.
Right.
And then for years doing that, then you're just inside your head all the time. I don't know. It was just not very
well. And yeah, I mean, I remember when I used to. There was a time where I was overboard. You know what I mean? And you don't, you know. And then it would be to the point where I wouldn't want to go anywhere. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, what about?
And now being retired, it like if you start doing that, it's like you could really stop never getting out to anywhere. You can stay.
Oh yeah, you could really get yourself into a hole. And I think that's what I'm. You know, I think back then I would have loved to just hang out when I, you know what I mean, when I did every day or whatever. But yeah, I think it makes it hard once it's past a certain point. Everything becomes a poison after a certain point, you know. But I mean, for some people, it's not good for you. It's you know, some people it's exactly what you need.
Yeah, dude. And I need medical meth for my anxiety, dude. You might think that that's funny, but that's just Adderall. And for real, I did it for years, and it did cure a lot of my anxiety. But
Well, the
You
VA
probably
throws it
shouldn't be
at
on
you.
it for you. Yeah. So I got it. I got I got told, given it to me from the VA, and they would just send it to me like crazy. And like, yeah, it was stupid. Like you just get hooked on this stupid stuff. So I'm not a proponent of Adderall because like you can get hooked on that. And if I wasn't, because I'm not like the person who gets hooked on stuff. Like I can quit alcohol and whatever. But if you're somebody that gets hooked on stuff easy, that's the
Yeah,
stuff that's like
that's a
that
hard one.
probably
I don't like being dependent, feeling like I'm dependent on anything.
dependent on
You know what I
something.
mean? I
Yeah.
don't like that. And
Yeah.
I'm the opposite of you. I have a very what do they call it? Addictive personality.
Addictive. Yeah. Addictive personality. Yeah.
And I know that. So like sugar, booze back in the day when I was younger, which I don't,
Yeah.
I'll have a if it's an occasion, I like to have a drink or two, but definitely not regularly.
Yeah. I don't think you have as addictive a personality as you think. There's a lot of people
Real.
that I know that have way more
Well,
like
maybe I'm always trying to fight it, and that's why. You know what I mean?
yeah, true. Hex represents the exodus of capital from analog assets and physical space to digital assets in cyberspace to escape circumstances that are both toxic, parasitic to the human condition. Sure, yeah, Ryan Conley, sure. Inflation is worse than you think, and Hex is better than you know. True. What's up, Tin Top? Montana is recreational now. Okay, cool. That is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, congrats.
Ban women's suffrage too. Sure. What one man calls God, another man calls laws of physics. Okay. Ban women suffrage though. Hey, we can just ban women. I'm okay with this. I'm Canadian and I have a medical document. Super cheap legal weed here. Cool, man. Let's see. My kid's mom lives next door to an outdoor weed farm. Smell it every time I drop them off. Is that good or a
An
bad thing?
outdoor. Yeah, I know, huh?
I don't know if that's
Some
good or
people
bad.
hate it. Some people love it, the smell.
I wouldn't mind it. I used to live by a mint field, and it kind of grows a little bit
That
tiring
sounds
after a while.
great. That sounds
Well,
like glorious.
it'd be nice, but like I have allergies. But when they would harvest it, it would be like, ooh, that's nice.
I bet. You are
Apparently,
an
Elon is
inspiration.
speaking live on YouTube in 20 minutes about Twitter being safe haven for crypto. I don't know, man. I haven't heard that. Charge the syntax. What is that? Oh, because for women. What is the syntax? Like if they get in trouble, they're going to send. They're sinning. Yes. Hexo is one of the Canada biggest and greatest leading medical cannabis license producer here. Well, I'm glad I could help. I'm more concerned at what Hexo has laid over his wrist. I was telling people about how in the Marines, because
Oh
Rick
yeah,
was
you done
showing
that to
his
me.
watch. Showing his watch off.
You
I was like,
you
oh
were
yeah.
showing me. I remember when you showed me your cool watch that day, and I looked at it.
The other one was because dude in your camis, like you get holes in your crotch, dude. Oh, you want to? Well, I've got two funny stories.
Okay, good.
And
Yeah,
you know both of them. You know both.
yeah,
of them.
yeah.
But so he can back me up that these happen. So first one
I think I know which one you're gonna tell.
is the you get holes in your camis, like right where your crotch is, like where you split at the seams. And so,
Yeah,
dude, you'd always have this hole
pretty
right
common.
there. Well, my friend and his wife were at their house. And I just learned this new trick where if you pull your sack out, you could have it, and you could be like, "Hey, do you know how to get gum out of your cami?"
And he's stretching it.
So you stretch it out and act like it's on your freaking pants, and they're like, look down, and they're like, "What the?" And they're like, "Oh my gosh!" They look at your bubble gum sack. But so there's that one, and then the second one was when we were in Iraq.
Yeah,
And we
this
had
was
to do
bad
all of
though.
our
Your pants
laundry.
were bad.
Yeah, so
Because
I
they're
like
button fly.
yeah, so we had to go out for 3 weeks and come back. Every 3 weeks, we got to come back out of the house that we were staying in and do our laundry. So you try to get all of your laundry in one go, but you still had to have like one pair of camis that were nice enough to like. So you had, So I was doing all my laundry, took all of my underwear out and everything, and still had these holes. And I'm walking through the freaking chow hall with my
With your
plate.
tray of food.
Everybody is looking at me with disgust. And I'm like, what is going on? Just walking
What's
through the chow
everybody's
hall.
problem?
Dude, there was people just like, you're disgusting. I'm just like, what is going on?
People are
I set
gagging.
my chat. I set I set my tray down, and I'm like walking out with these two other guys, and I'm walking out, and I like go down these stairs, and they look back up, and they're like, "Oh, dude, what the hell? Put your balls back in your pants." And I look down, and I'm just hanging out, completely hanging out for everyone to see.
Just walking
And
around.
I was just like, oh my gosh, dude. So I had to put them back in, tighten them up and, walk. Now I know. Now I know why I was, people were looking down upon me.
Oh God, that's funny.
It
I
was,
remember that. I
see.
can't believe that. Yeah, you had a couple incidents involving your nudity for some reason.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Richard Hart got his check mark. If everybody wanted to know about new Hex days.
Nice, right?
What's up?
It's about time.
Yeah, dude, for real. All those scammers, it's like, dude, how is this guy not freaking? I don't get it.
That's
Fine,
so
you just
funny.
talk to people in their head. Okay, if I smoke weed, okay, sure. 21 area, where is that? That's on base on the main 21 area?
21 area. That sounds familiar.
As long as you weren't in 29 Palms. Dude, 29 Palms sounds awful. Del Mar, okay. We never went anywhere but San Mateo. So it's like,
not really.
People are like, oh, I'm over at the Air Wing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I never went over there, dude. Cause that's like where all the, the guys that, the guys that were like taking this stuff
the Air Wing or
yeah, it was like, that's not where I was. I was getting trashed on the other end where it's in San Clemente.
Well, it's cool about San Mateo.
It
goes right to the beach.
True. Oh yeah, dude. Where was that? The camp spots that they had right on the beach.
Yeah, and then you could run to the beach basically from where we were and still be on San Mateo technically.
Let's see. Sorry if I'm skipping your question, guys. Tony Monthologist. Bro, Adderall all made me stay up 30 hours off one pill, and I got drunk twice and finally went to sleep. I only took it to study for a final exam. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, dude, when you can't even get drunk on this stuff.
Yeah,
because it's like you can drink all you want, and then when you stop, when you're coming down off of it, that's when it's like, oh. But while you're like, dude, you can drink
as much as you want.
Drunk advice. Yeah, you feel like you just could continue to drink. You just, for me at least, it felt like I was just like, oh, I can just drink all night, and then like you'd come off, it would wear off, and you just like, ugh.
Yeah, it increases your tolerance like by 3 or something probably.
Let's see. I'm almost positive I'm addicted to Adderall, even though I have never had it. I have an addictive personality. Yeah,
that's the thing. It's like, yeah.
Let's see. Yo, I get addicted, so I'm straight edge out of necessity. That's a good way to do it, dude.
Yeah,
that's a good way to do it. Honestly, I wish I could do that. Like, I don't really drink. I don't really smoke, or I don't smoke. I don't really drink. So I try to keep everything off of this.
Try to not eat all my fried chicken.
Yeah, my food is the thing that I get mad.
Yeah, we all have our thing.
How old are your balls to hanging like that, bro? I was only 22 at the time. I've just got old man balls, I guess.
It was the pleats.
Showed off the crown jewels at the food court. Yeah.
Oh, so funny.
Lost their lunch. I was a 29 suck, dude. When we went there for the what was the training called?
Mojave Viper,
dude. Oh, it was the worst time of maybe not the worst time.
Summertime.
Yeah,
from July.
Twice.
Yeah,
I had to do it twice because then I got voluntold to do it again, and it's 30 days. Well, I think they kept it at like 28 days because at 30 days they had to pay you extra. So they made it.
Well, I had to go 40.
29.
I had to go advanced. I had to go advanced or early party, whatever. To I don't remember bringing I don't know, training equipment in or something like that, and then figuring out where the barracks were and stuff. Well, barracks, the Kwanzaa huts. I should say.
Oh, dude, where it's just dirt on the ground.
Yeah,
dude, could you imagine living? Is that how they lived back in like the 80s? Because you remember those Kwanzaa huts? Remember those Kwanzaa huts back in the
in Major Pain?
No, but remember those Kwanzaa huts that we'd like
Yeah,
drive by? Is that how they lived, or do they have like rooms like they did?
it probably depends. I mean, I'm sure they started out with Kwanzaa huts, no matter where they were. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
dude, that would, dude, 100 dudes and one,
It's
or
like a
whatever it
squad
was,
bay.
30 dudes or 30 dudes. Probably it was probably like what 30 dudes
Well,
in
that's
one.
kind of we lived in. I guess we spent a little bit of time in those Kwanzaa huts in Iraq, and that
Yeah,
always
when we
got
came
weird.
back.
It always
Yeah,
got weird, right? A
yeah,
bunch of weirdos.
bunch of weirdos.
Well, because people would get care packages, so there'd be somebody that'd have like a shoebox full of alcohol shooters, and then
Oh
there'd be
yeah,
somebody that got they found a puppy from somewhere, and now they kept it as their pet. You
then
know
I
what I
messed with
mean?
it. Yeah,
Yeah, that
that thing
dog.
hated me. I don't know what it was. It
You
was a puppy
really
and it
you made
hated me.
that dog mad. He would
I just
really
trying to.
he turned into a gremlin
He was a
when you.
freaking wild dog, and all I would do is be like, "Hey, buddy," and he was like, "Ah!" I was like, "Damn, okay."
He would. I've never seen an animal freak out like that.
And it was like a month-old dog.
Right?
Crazy. All right, Cax. Is that what it was called? Cax? I
Yeah,
can't
that
remember.
sounds right. I don't remember what the
I
acronym
remember
stands for,
Cax.
but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. Happy day, gentlemen. Yeah, thank you, Bobby Hexelrod.
happy day to
Camp
you.
Wilson. Where's Camp Wilson at?
I don't know.
Dude, I don't remember any of these places.
Wilson. Is that an Okie? Okinawa?
No, is it? Maybe it is. We went to Okinawa as well, so I don't know. That's it, guys. That's all we have today. Thank you for coming. Go check out Explosive Art. He's gonna put out his new art on his Twitter today.
I'll
Just
show my
a
progress
rough
shots
draft.
on it.
A rough draft, right? Like this is what you're kind of like looking to do.
Well, the thing is,
It looks amazing. It looks
it's
amazing.
unconventional, and I work on it in between sets when I work out or so. It's not something
really?
I sit in front of for a long period of time at once because I'm trying. I got a bunch of other things. But like if I procrastinate other things that I have to do, I'll go in there and scratch on it. But
Good
I'll
idea.
start doing progress shots. I'm gonna put you on one side, and then I have another side that I want to fill up eventually. So I'll have to get with you on that as far as
Okay.
I mean.
We had a dude keep a coyote in the barracks that he found at the field. A coyote, jeez.
And that's normal military life.
Yes. It's like, oh, yeah. You mean you'd get in trouble, but like
you
they'd probably
can,
just tell you to
but
toss it out.
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you. Express the heart of the ocean. Yes, please. Yeah, no, not the heart of the ocean, but Richard's diamond, maybe. Richard's diamond around my neck, like Slave Leia. Slave Leia Jamba, please.
Dang, we just hit gold right here on this.
Yeah. All right, guys. Subscribe, like the thing, comment, whatever. Take care, everybody.